Hi gals, welcome back to another episode of Zero Waste Closet. So have you guys feng shuied your closets yet? Did you watch the last couple of videos I did where you saw my closet go from an absolute mess to an absolutely beautiful feng shuied space? And then have you followed my lead and applied the steps? If so, my guess is that you are probably experiencing the life-changing benefits of feng shuiing your space. If you guys are just tuning in, let's talk really briefly about what feng shui actually is. So feng shui, although widely applied today, is actually an ancient Chinese practice that focuses on arranging your living space to create balance, harmony, and positive energy, which is also known as qi. The goal is to design your home in a way that supports your well-being, your success, your happiness, even your relationships by aligning your environment with the natural flow of energy. So can you change your life by simply changing your closet or your bedroom or your kitchen or your bathroom? As I found out last week, the answer is actually yes. It has been absolutely amazing. And if you want to go back and find out what has happened in my life as a result of feng shuiing my closet, then I really want you guys to watch last week's video, and I am going to drop a link in the description box below. Gals, this week I am delving into the bedroom space, and I am committed to being super honest with you guys so that you realize it is definitely doable. And in my own life, I have such a busy life. I am working full time. I've got 3 kids. I have 4 pets, a husband, a very full life, and it is often easy to accumulate clutter and just not attend to the house. So I'm giving you a candid look at my spaces that I am going to make over with the art of feng shui, and I want you guys to see the start and the finish. So let's just take a look at where I'm beginning with my bedroom. One of the things that I am acutely aware of is that I often wake up feeling really tired. You know, I wasn't sleeping well. If you guys have been following me, you know this. And then I feng shuied my closet, and I have had incredible sleep since then. So the thing that sort of mystifies me is that I still wake up feeling really tired and sluggish most days, even if I've had 8 hours of sleep. And I am guessing it probably has to do with my environment. And so I can't wait to see the results of doing a whole makeover of this space. From a feng shui perspective, your bedroom should be your sanctuary. It should be a place where you recharge, feel safe, wake up feeling refreshed, unlike what I have been feeling lately. But sometimes without even realizing it, the energy in your room just feels off, and you know it, but you're just not sure what to do other than just, I guess, a basic declutter. So if you've been feeling restless, tired, or you just want to create more peace in your space, you are in the right place today, gals, because that's what we're going to do. Today, I'm going to share 7 simple feng shui tips that you can use to instantly improve the energy flow in your bedroom. First up, and this is probably the most obvious, just like with the closet, declutter. I know, we hear this a lot, and again, it seems obvious, but in feng shui, clutter literally blocks the flow of qi, or that life force energy. So I want you to start with surfaces like your nightstand or your dresser. And it's amazing what you will find on those surfaces. Oftentimes things that don't belong in the bedroom at all, or if they do belong in the bedroom, they shouldn't necessarily be out and scattered. Then I also want you to, if you have a bed that is raised, I want you to check under the bed and make sure that you don't have any old boxes or basically like mystery bins full of stuff and junk. Your goal is to make space for energy to move freely around while you sleep. Tip number number 2 is something that is very distinct for Feng Shui, and it has to do with the positioning of furniture. So the idea is to place your bed in what is referred to as the commanding position. That means that from your bed, when you're laying in bed, you can see the door, but you're not directly in line with it, okay? This position subconsciously puts you in control and creates a feeling of safety and stability. So if you have the ability to move some furniture around, you will be absolutely shocked at what happens when you do so. And also make sure that your bed is up against a wall. I think few of us have a bed just sitting in the middle of the room, but this is definitely one of those where you want to make sure it is up against a wall. Something else I've heard of, if you're really going to go all in, full in, make sure that you have a headboard that is solid and that isn't full of open spaces where energy can seep out. But you know that you may not want to go that far, and if you don't, that's okay, but just make sure that you've got at least some big pillows lying against the back of it. Tip number 3, and part of this may be very difficult for some of us, is to remove your electronics. And another piece of this is also mirrors that are facing the bed. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. So electronics, TVs, laptops, phones, iPads, they buzz with energy even when they're not turned on. So if you are not sleeping well, you may be surrounded by electronics. And what's the deal with mirrors? Well, interestingly, from a Feng Shui perspective, if they reflect the bed, if they're like right in front of you, they can bounce energy around and disrupt sleep. So try removing mirrors or just moving them to a different position in the room, or if really that's not an option, actually cover them at night, or even you can cover like a big TV, like we've got a big TV facing our bed, cover it at night. And if you've got a phone in your room, then charge it away from the bed, not right next to you. Your sleep quality will definitely thank you. Tip number 4 has to do with color. That's also very big in Feng Shui. So you want to choose calming colors for the bedroom. Color has energy. Soft earth tones, gentle neutrals, or muted blues and greens are really ideal for bedrooms. And if repainting isn't on your to-do list, if you have like very bright, colorful walls, then just simply start with your bedding, examine your curtains, keep everything in your bedroom soft, neutral, and very calming. Tip number 5, and I have personally in the past experienced results in terms of focusing on this one, is you want to pair things in your bedroom in 2s. So take a look around your room and see what you may have groupings you were never even aware of, like pillows. Do you have groups of 3 pillows, groups of 5 pillows, groups of 2 pillows? You want to pair things in 2s. Balance is a really big deal in Feng Shui. So try placing 2 nightstands, 2 lamps, 2 pillows, 1 on each side of the bed. Even if you're single, this setup really invites harmony and relationship-friendly energy, which is perfect for the bedroom. Tip number 6, and this is kind of calling my decorators out there, is to add natural elements to the decor in the room. So nature is considered very grounding. So you want to add maybe a soft plant like a peace lily or snake plant, woven baskets, a wooden tray, or even a cotton throw. All of these things really conjure up nature. And things you should avoid are like sharp, spiky plants. Like if you have a cactus in your bedroom, I would definitely get that out. Anything that's sharp and spiky brings active, aggressive energy. And finally, gals, tip number 7, and this is something that we did touch on in the beginning when it came to clutter, but it is very specific, and it is to keep under your bed clear if that is possible. What is under your bed really matters. And if that's not realistic for you, if you really need that as some storage space, then make sure that you're storing only soft and peaceful items, things like extra linens. Really try to make sure that your bed, your sleeping space is not surrounded by things that are emotional, like old love letters or like paperwork, things that are emotional and that give you anxiety. These are things that can disturb your rest on an energetic level. Gals, Feng Shui is a very, in one way, simple system, and in other ways complex, because there's so many aspects to Feng Shui, but it does not have to be overwhelming. Just consider that it is about creating a space that supports your energy and your life. So try even just one of these tips. If doing all of these just feels like too much, try one of these tips this week and just see how your bedroom feels. And then next week, try another and another, and so on and so forth. Because I had such a positive experience with the outcome of feng shuiing my closet, I decided to go all in and apply what I could, what was realistic for me, without doing a full overhaul. I didn't have to move any major furniture, but I did what was available to me and what I could. And this is the final result. Gals, my bedroom finally feels like that sanctuary that I cannot wait to retreat to. So I'm excited to see the results and see if I really do have an increase in energy, see the impact on my relationship and just life in general, just like I had such great results with my closet. And I will report back to you guys next week. If you guys liked this week's video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please make sure to jump on here and subscribe to Zero Waste Closet. That way you guys get notifications whenever I come out with new videos. If you need help and you are living here in Arizona and you are interested in having me come in and just assess the situation, give you some tips, lend a hand, then make sure to email me, and I will put my email here in the description box below. And as many of you know, I am also a realtor here in Arizona. So if you are looking to buy or sell, if you want to go out and find that house of your dreams, or on the other hand, if you are looking to get some help just getting your house ready to put on the market, you want to apply some of these tips to create that perfect space, well, I am here and at your service. And of course, I'd love to hear from you. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next one.